2 weeks ago, I put up a poll to ask my millions of subscribers which game they wanted me to platinum next. Well, the people spoke and they voted for Mafia, the definitive edition. I might have cheated slightly by putting Mafia on that poll because, admittedly, I did play the game a few years ago and I did have 26 out of the 44 trophies already. But I did have to play the entire game all over again on the classic difficulty, so I feel like that makes it fair play. Now, I'm not going to show the entire story mode because, like, I think 24 of those 26 trophies I already have were from just beating the story for literally every single chapter in the game. So instead, I'll just show you all of the highlights while making my way to the Made Man trophy. Quite the collection. Collected 15 vehicles in the garage. I didn't even do anything though. Okay. I feel like this is a good time to inform you guys about like what the difference is between playing a normal playthrough and playing on classic difficulty. You know, it's pretty much what you would expect. Enemies are tougher, they do more damage, you get less healing, you get less ammo. But the main thing that classic difficulty changes is it takes what's normally an average driving experience and it makes it utter garbage. Driving anything in this game is absolutely horrendous on the classic difficulty. At least they give you an option when you're driving to an objective. They give you the option to skip drive. And I have to tell you, I abused the crap out of that skip drive function the entire playthrough. If I didn't have to drive, I didn't drive. But instead of me just telling you about the crappy driving, let me just show you. Jeez, this thing's freaking quick. Holy smoke. It doesn't break, I can tell you that much. Shit. It doesn't turn either. This car sucks. We don't need to wreck this thing at all. He'll just lose the race. This car sucks ass, man. Maybe I shouldn't drive it. Full taps. That was close. This thing sucks. This thing sucks. Into the garage you go. As if driving this car wasn't bad enough already, we were actually taking the car to someone who would tamper with the car so it would be even harder to drive in the race the next day. Thing is, I had to take the tampered with car and drive it back to where I found it. Please get out the way! What are you doing? It's all over the place. It's all over the place. It sucks. The car going left to right isn't because of me, it's because we've trashed it. It's an absolute nightmare to drive. What is going on there? Come on! I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it, I think. Nope. Did I actually make it? I think I made it. This thing drives terrible. Brake! Into the garage, please. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. There we go. I made it. So like I said, we were tampering with that car so we could make a guy lose in a race the next day. And it's now time for me to participate in that race because our own driver ended up getting beat up in a bar the night before, so I had to take over as our new race driver. And it's because of this notorious racing mission that the Platinum Guide gives this game a 6 out of 10 difficulty because of how absolutely horribly this car handles and how horrible the physics are on the race course. Any minor bump would send you into a flat spin. Other cars are driving into you, making you spin out. The car doesn't brake as well as you think it should. All in all, this is by far the hardest part of getting this game to platinum, other than the mental fortitude required for all the collectibles, but we'll get to that part later. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Ah! This car is squirrely. Get out of my way. Oh my goodness. This race is far from over. I'm also far from the front. This car is shit. Ah!
You're no good.
Have a feeling I'm not winning anymore. Oh, that was way harder than I meant it to be. But at least I'm in second place. I don't know for how long though. Make it. No, please, 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 please. Correct. What the fuck? For fuck's sakes, this is going to be annoying.
Since Tommy sabotaged it the night before via Lucas Bertone. This leaves 14 cars on the racetrack that you have to pass. The race has a total of 3.
Why does it pull to the left when I press the ram button? What the fuck? Scuffed it. I scuffed it. Oh, that worked out pretty good. No! It took a while, but eventually I found myself in a position to possibly win this race, and let me tell you, my heart rate was through the roof while I was doing this final lap. Let's not screw this up on the final lap. Off the throttle a bit. Let's get it straight. No, no, no. No, no, no. Will he stay there is the question indeed. They're getting pretty close to me again. Okay, one more time over the grass. Oh, no, that didn't go as planned. I'm trying to save it, trying to save it. That was actually pretty decent. This corner. No, don't lose it, don't lose it. There we go. Let's use the ram. Nope. Come on, please. Come on, please. Up the slope. I think I've done it. I don't think they'll pass me on this straight. I think I've done it. I think I've done it. Come on. 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 Yes. Yes. I did it. I finally did it. Sadly and quite underwhelming, if we're being honest, I didn't get a trophy for doing that because, like I said, I already got that trophy years ago when I played this game for the first time. I didn't have to wait too long for the next trophy though, because this was actually the only missable trophy in this entire game, is where after the race I have to take one of my friends named Paulie back home because he's absolutely sloshed on the goofy juice. And he actually requests me to take him to, what's the word? A brothel. And by doing that, I am awarded the Not Classy trophy. After that, I just kept on going through the story. Nothing really too difficult happening. There were some parts that were harder than others, some parts where I kept dying over and over again, but thinking back, nothing was truly bad, except for the driving, of course.
My goodness.
What was even worse than that crash, however, was when I finally realized how bad the collectibles in this game was going to be. Like, I knew there were going to be collectibles, and I knew you could, like, replay chapters again to find the ones you were missing, but I had no idea how many collectibles there were in this game. I didn't realize until I found this little guy called a mystery fox, and I saw that I only had 1 of 50 of them while I was pretty much at the end of the game. Mystery fox? What? Like I said, I was pretty much at the end of the game, so it's about time that I pop the Made Man trophy for completing this game on the classic difficulty. Made Man! For completing the game on classic difficulty. At this point, the only trophies that were left were the trophies for the collectibles and some trophies I still needed to clean up. The trophies were an absolute slog, and don't worry, I won't put you through all that torture. Just know this. I think there was, if I had to guess, probably 180 collectibles. Some of them you had to collect in the open world, others of them were only in the specific missions, so I had to go and replay some of the chapters to get those. So that's what I did. That's what I did for like 3 or 4 nights in a row, 2 hours at a time, until I was finished with all of the collectibles. And one final collectible, the final fox. Mystery Fox Domination for finding all of the foxes. That sucked ass. With the collectibles finally out of the way, the only trophies that were left were the fun ones I decided to leave for last. The first one I'm going to go for is I need to use a specific car. Where is it? This one, the Bolt Ace. And as you can see, it has atrocious acceleration, but if you look a bit closer at the top speed, it has a top speed of 46 miles per hour, and I have to get this thing to hit 50 miles per hour for the trophy. Off to a blistering start. We're over 40. Don't do it now! Oh, you absolute moron. Absolute moron. Thank you. Now I have to go back and try again. I think we can do it. I think this downhill is the key. Didn't actually consider that when I picked the spot. I just literally thought it was the longest stretch of road. Maybe if we can hit that incline with a bit more pace to start with, that might help. Come on. That's 40. Don't do it. We've hit the downhill. We've got the speed. Come on! Surely. Surely we make it. Come on! This thing sucks. No, please don't. No, we're losing speed. Come on! Okay. It's not going to work. I don't really know where anything is that's downhill. Is this... Could this bridge work? Yeah, that's the big bridge. This one seems pretty flat, pretty much up to there. At least from here it looks like that thing has a decent... decent decline. So we might have a shot. This is a ridiculous trophy. I love it. Breath of fresh air after doing all those crappy collectibles. Shout out to Abyss for the guide, by the way. Yeah, this is a way steeper incline. Hopefully that means it's a way steeper decline on the other side. I might not even make it up here. Oh, now you're just showing off. We've reached the apex. Come on. Show me the money. We're getting speed. We're picking up speed. Yeah, that motor can move. Yeah, you won't be picking up any speed fines with that one. The next trophy is for lockpicking 5 cars. I don't know how many I've done. I think I might have done 1 or 2. Okay, so that's 1. Going to do this one across the street. Might as well. Don't hit me. You better not hit me. Oh, what is that? Okay. Gonna lockpick this one. Okay, I only needed to do 2. Car enthusiast lockpicked 5 cars on the streets of Lost Heaven. You know what? Screw it. Let's go for the resisting arrest trophy. I might as well. Not really sure how this works. Is he gonna pull me out the car? He is. He's gonna throw me out the car, not pull me out.
Stay still. We want folks like you off the streets. Do not make it worse for yourself.
You'll never take me alive! I don't think they need to take me alive, if I'm being honest. They're gonna pop me. Ugh.
Get an angle on him.
Actually, if you kill me, that works for me. It's probably going to respawn me at my shop where I need the bike. Anyway. Boys? I was about to say. Lost Heaven's finest, these three. Okay. I need to wheelie for 3 seconds. I'm gonna see how we do that. Yeah, boy. Stunt rider. For the next trophy, I just ended up paying a fine, and that got me the lined pockets trophy. And then for the final trophy, I had to accumulate 30 cars in my garage, which you do just by simply driving a car. So all I did was I went from neighborhood to neighborhood, just stealing cars I thought I didn't have until I got my trophy. I definitely don't have this one. I don't think. Yeah! Motor Museum, collected 30 vehicles in the garage, and that should mean the original gangster. Platinum achieved. And I'm invited to a party. I mean, platinums just make you famous, it seems. So that's Mafia's Platinum. A game I have played before. I had half the trophies when I started. And I had to do an entire new playthrough on the classic difficulty, which was mostly fine. The driving absolutely sucks on classic, but you can at least skip most drives. That race was an immense headache. And other than that, it was fine. There were a few tough bits here and there, but mostly manageable. Collectibles, however, I had no idea the collectibles would be so many and so tedious to find, but we got through it. We came out stronger on the other side, and then at least we had some fun miscellaneous stuff left to clean up at the end. So all in all, a fun platinum. What I would recommend, I would just recommend follow the collectible guide from the start. Save yourself a lot of headache and a lot of time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and check out some of my other stuff. Enjoy.